everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I create my custom thumbnails using free applications, free software programs, and free websites. And please stay tuned to the end for my secrets. And I also want to say that I appreciate all my new subscribers. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please go and subscribe. And also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So, as you guys can see, I'm going to be screen recording this tutorial. I've already made a clip in iMovie. Just going to open that up. Alright. So, and please be aware that this clip is going to be very cringy, but I usually like to get my screenshot from a clip of the video. In this case, I'm recording the video, so I'm not gonna be able to get a clip from that, so I just pre-recorded just a short snippet of me doing very cringy poses. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and view it, and let's see. I'm just gonna see what screenshot I want to use for our custom thumbnail. Okay, I kind of like that one. I don't know. Okay, that's an option. I like to get multiple options, so just stop wherever you want and kind of just screenshot that pose. So if you have a Mac, how you screenshot is you do Command-Shift-4 and you hold all those buttons down at the same time, and then you should be able to get this little icon right here, and then you just want to drag it across the section that you want. Alright, let's go ahead and finish watching to see if there's any more that I want to use. That's cute, even though I already think I have one like that, but that's okay. We're just gonna get more screenshots of it. Okay, so once you take a screenshot, it's just automatically gonna go on your desktop. So here are the screenshots. Let's just open them up and see what they look like. That's ugly now that I'm looking at it. So we're gonna go ahead and trash that. I don't like that one. Oh, that's decent, I guess. Let's see the other one. Oh, I like that one. That's cute too. Alright, I think I'm going to start out with this screenshot right here. So, okay, now that we selected which screenshot we have, now the second application that we're going to go to is called Photoscape X. This is the next application that we're going to use that is completely free with a Mac computer. So we're just going to minimize this, and then we're going to drag over the screenshot that we want. I want to use this one. Alright, so now that we have the screenshot, I like to use this application just to kind of fix the coloring of it, and also I'm just going to show you like a trick that I learned that's very helpful. So we're going to go to color, and I just kind of play around with the different settings. This picture is kind of already bright, so I'm not going to brighten it too much. Not going to darken it too much. Deepen is nice, so we'll just deepen it a little bit. Bring up the vibrance, because that makes the color pop. Clarity makes it clear. I don't want too much clarity. I want a little bit blurry. So we're not going to do any clarity. Light highlights, pop in. Alright, dark highlights, not too much. So, okay. So that's that. And you can also compare it. This is how it looked originally right here. Then when you take it off, this is how it looks now. Always make sure when you're using this application, you want to click apply after every time that you make a change, because if I were to go and click off this, these changes would not save. So I'm gonna just click apply. So this is kind of the settings that I want my picture to look like. Okay, so now I'm just gonna save this version to my computer as the original. I'm gonna replace the original with this because I like the coloring better. I'm gonna save it. You know how when people have their thumbnails and they have cropped out the figure of themselves and took away the background? Well, that's really hard to do if you don't have the proper software. So I don't have Photoshop. I think it's called the Adobe Photoshop. I don't have that yet, and I'm not gonna get it for a while because I can just do this for right now. So how I do this is I go to Tools. No, not Blur. Go back. I go to Eraser, and I'm gonna turn down the hardness down to the very least. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the brush size, so maybe I can lower it a little more. So how I do this, I take my blur brush and I just go around the edge of the photo like this, and you'll see it in red what it looks like. Alright, so now that I've outlined the image with the brush, I want to go ahead and turn up the hardness to all the way, meaning that this is going to erase completely whatever I brush it with. And then I'm just going to kind of increase the brush size and just go ahead and erase all of this. Alright, so now that we have erased all around the image, we're going to save, but this time we're going to save as, because we want this to be a second option to the first screenshot. So I'm just going to save it to my desktop, and I'm going to name it second option. Save. Alright, so now we're going to go down. Here is our second option. If you have a Mac, you want to go and use the tools within the Mac. So we're going to go here, this icon, then we're going to click on this little wand here, and then going to drag. And you see how all of that was just in red? That is going to outline what we're going to delete out. So now when we apply this on the thumbnail, it's going to be just this figure here. All that is going to be transparent in the background. So that automatically saves. Alright, I didn't like that cutout, so I'm going to go ahead and do another one with the transparent. Alright, so I'm going to save this as my third option. The next website we're going to go to is Canva. I love this website because it has all the free designs and it has inspiration for you to use for your thumbnail, slide clips in your videos, your intro. This software program can help you create a lot of things, and it's completely free. They do have an option where you can do Canva Pro, but I don't think it's necessary. So we're gonna go over here to custom dimensions. Okay, and the custom dimension for YouTube thumbnails is 1920 1080. Then we're going to create new design. So now that we have our basic thumbnail, we're going to go to uploads, These are some of my previous uploads here. We're going to drag the first option that we did and the second option and add my third option. Alright, so now that I have this, I'm liking this a little bit better. First, I go and look at Canva's backgrounds and see if I like any of these. If not, I'll go ahead and try and do a custom color. Alright, I think I like the way that this background looks with this picture because it's YouTube related and I have red lipstick. I think I want like this ombre red to orange background. Now that I have chosen my background, the next website that I'm going to use is Google. So since I am doing a thumbnail video, I want the titles of the websites, like their logos, on the thumbnail. So I'm going to show you another trick that I do. So Canva. We're going to type in Canva, and then we want to go to images. Now we want the image to have a transparent background, so that way it's not a white square on the thumbnail. That's gonna look bad. So what you do is you go to tools, you go to color, and then you go to transparent. Now all these searches are going to be transparent backgrounds. So kind of look around and see what kind of background you want, see what kind of image you want for your thumbnail. I'm gonna take this one. Let's see. I'm gonna save it as, then we're gonna go down to downloads and we're just gonna save it as what it is. Then I also want to take this one, save. So now we're going to go back to Canva and we're going to upload all these images. Alright, so I got all these on here. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. Put the YouTube thumbnail in there. Go ahead and go to the elements and put in a square just to put behind it so it'll pop out. Let's see. Then we're going to go ahead and position it. No. Forward. Position it right here. So I like the way this is looking and I think that I'm going to stick with this, but just play around with it to how you want to. Canva has a lot of really good tools on here that you can use, and one of my secrets to thumbnails or just slides for your videos, I like to go to the template section, type in YouTube and see how it over here it gives you all these different inspirations for you to choose from. So a tip that I do is I just add another page, and you can delete the background on this page. What I do is say I don't want to exactly make my thumbnail like this. Let's see, gamer strategies. Say I like the way that they made their titles. Since you've made a new tab, you can just actually copy this portion and paste it. I'm just going to paste it here just for you to see, and then you can move this and copy, and then position it backwards behind the gamer. So say you like the way that looked on that, you can just copy and paste that only, and you don't have to use the whole swirly background. And then once you're done with whatever you used on this page, you can just delete it off and then just have it on here. Since I'm done with this, now I'm going to go ahead and go to this download button. The trick here, if you download as a PNG, this is going to be too big of a file for YouTube, for you to upload your thumbnail on YouTube. So you want to go down and you want to go to JPEG, JPG for small file size image. Click on that, and then we're going to go ahead and download that as a JPEG instead of a PNG. So we're going to go ahead and download, and here is the final thumbnail. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I have just learned these few tricks just by messing around with a lot of different software programs and applications and websites, and I feel like this is the best combination of websites and applications to use that are free. Of course, if you want to use Photoshop and all those are very great tools to use as well. But if you're just starting out on YouTube like me and you don't want to put in a lot of money into it just yet, go ahead and use those free applications, and they work just as well. So please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.